Were there other questions?
Just one last question, I guess. What's at least one thing that you will take away from this workshop? Now that it's the last day, what do you hope to take away?
I got a gun under the table.
I think for me, I've been really interested in experimental film, but there's like no resources out there that like condense it together, at least like in person, the material, but then also being able to create, being around other people doing that at the same time is, I think, the best part.
So this is the sub-basement where, everything is built for the shows.
My name is Meti. I use she/they pronouns. I would consider myself an artist. I'm mainly a ceramic artist, but with film and TV and whatnot. Some people want to stay away from it, and that's valid. Some people get that. But yeah, I take it because I consider everyone to be an artist. I feel like it was a good personal reel of nice to meet you. Here's me.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I kind of know what your vibe is now.
And kind of like what you say, I just think everybody's an artist, everybody's creative. It's like breathing, So yeah, I like to dabble in everything. We only have one life. I'm not gonna just, zone in on one thing. My name is Chauncey Renville. He, him, pronoun. Like Sabrina, you opened my mind to film and just saying the first day you was the camera's a weapon, and I'm like, damn.
I really like the photo overlay thing together.
I should have done more actually.
There was the one where someone's tagging the wall.
Oh yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that's crazy. He's crazy.
I tried on everything. But thinking back to it, just like my little films that I made, I only let people that I was comfortable around film me. I don't, you know what I'm saying? So it's oh shit, I only trust somebody waving a weapon at me. I know they're not gonna shoot me.
I got a lot of drive from this because it's been a while since I worked on any film, and I wasn't really planning on to. So it's kind of watching all the films kind of inspiration. I got a lot of inspiration. I never looked up the history of film. I never thought about it eras and stuff. So I might now go look over steps. So.
Don't touch the film though, but you can hold it. Wow, do you feel how heavy that is? Yeah, I know, right?
But yeah, just be more, like he said, drive. It just drives me to just plant my feet and actually start working instead of thinking. Because I think this gave me some tools to take to make it work. The colors, I love the colors. It's you can almost taste them,
Oh yeah.
Full of vitamins and citrus.
It would taste like candy.
Gum, I love the colors. This is my favorite part.
To become a friend, call me friend. He, him pronouns. I definitely do see myself as an artist. I think the first couple years, 2-3 years that I was doing this, I didn't see it that way. I was just doing creating stuff that I like. But I think now I realized that what I was doing back then was trying to become an artist, or just working on that. That was never the plan, but it was a good outcome.
Yeah, I thought the history was really fascinating, and just putting it in a historical and social context, which was really great to see overall. And then I think personally as an artist, I really appreciated the short exercises because I feel it's a really low stakes way to be hey, just make something on your own. And I like the parameters because then it feels really simple and easy to do. And we're all in it together, so we're just sharing work with each other. So I like that.
Hey, I'm Liqing. I'm a Reilly A, and I identify as an artist. I do playwriting as well, and I'm kind of recently getting back to this project.
I watched a lot of movies growing up, and I also thought, hey, I want to do that. I think I can do that. I was really inspired by this filmmaker I discovered when I was in high school. It's Alice Wu. She made this film called Saving Face in the 90s. It was like one of the first representations that I saw of like queer Asian women on screen in America. But I saw someone who basically was like a model. I was like, oh, like I could definitely do this too. That's in Faribault. There's this place called Faribault Cat Farm and Sanctuary, and they have over 300 cats. So I went and took videos of all as many cats as I could.
How did it feel shooting it?
Well, yeah, some of the cats were shy, and some of the cats were okay with me filming them, but they would like turn away a lot of the time. So yeah, I was just trying to find interesting looking cats.
I really wanted to include that one because that was a year where I kept finding full-leaf clovers, and I was like, this is insane. And then I cracked an egg one time and there's 2 yolks, and I was like, it's a lucky year for me. I don't know.
Yeah, I use she, her pronouns. I don't think I identify as an artist. I think I'm more of just a creative.
See, in the archive, we also have, digital media stored. And I'm gonna show you all the difference between a 16 and 35 print.
I think I identify that way because I really, I don't have clients or anything, and I don't really post my work anywhere. I think if I really start to like hone in on my creative endeavors and sort of center it, I might be up to adapting my title. People have called me an artist before, and I'm like,
I have 12,000 like videos and pictures in my phone. Maybe I could use some of those. So I literally just typed green into my phone, you know how you can like search a word, and I just kind of scrolled through and I chose some.
Everything you're saying ties back to like the values of this workshop and the space of just like what experimental film is, and it is just letting go of the expectations that we feel like we should have when going into a project, and yeah, it's sick.
I think it kind of brought me back down to earth this class, because I feel like whenever I'm creating anything, the first thing I think about is if people will like it, or like how to make it like palatable for whoever. And so it was really nice to just kind of be thrust into it and be like, just do this, do that, make something, and then kind of being in a room with people who also appreciate film. Because I feel like sometimes film communities can be like a little pretentious. If you don't know what you're doing, or like you don't have this experience, people kind of look over you. I haven't made any sort of like film or anything in forever, and so it was nice to kind of just like shake that off and throw something in the editing software and make it happen. And yeah, it felt really special.
I've always been a little collector of moments. Like, I mean, I was a rock kid, so I collected rocks. But as I got older, it became more of like images, memories.
Reilly. Any pronouns? I identify as an artist, educator, organizer, schemer, multi-hyphenate. I work in like black and white analog, either still or moving image. Most is still.
All this black and white work that I've come to understand in the still image can be translated into moving, and instead of just creating or capturing just like one still moment, I can do like a whole moment of life. I'd say within the past few years, I started to really like wake up to and understand how media is so influential in really important ways, and also so violent and detrimental ways as well. And so when I learned that media or film can be a tool of resistance, and then started seeing examples of that, like, I was just like, damn.
I'm gonna take away, I think, first of all, the relationships. Like, I met y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, really got to, like, not pick y'all brain how, like, for real, but, like, kind of just rub shoulders with people that I kind of like-minded individuals. Yeah, hopefully this ain't the last time we see each other, you know what I'm saying? Like, 6 weeks passed too quick, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the connections forward with me. I'm really glad that we all got to share space together in this way. I would love to, we've been talking about having like a critique group or some sort of collective. One of my identities is an organizer, so I really like to activate like artist spaces where people can share their work, and I want to be in connection with all of you to do that. So like, yeah, I'm excited to see what we can all do individually and together.
This, you know, like you guys came to really learn and like participate, and I feel like it kind of elevated my own work. Like that was the first thing I've done in a minute, and all of the curriculum that I created was like stuff that I really didn't know. So I feel like it felt like you guys were teaching me at the same time. Like a lot of things, like I'd be like, what's this word in French? Like you know, there was just so many things that I didn't know. It never felt like I was like leading the class. It felt like we were all kind of in it together, and I really appreciated like just like the space that you guys created for me to even come and facilitate for you. So yeah, like I feel super activated to make films also. Because yeah, I don't think there's a lot of spaces just in general, like even though I'm in a good amount of film spaces, there's not spaces where you're just gonna show your work, especially like work in progress, kind of thrown together work. It's like humiliating to do. And it felt like even though this was the only time I ever showed you guys anything, it didn't feel like I wasn't like trembling, like scared. Like it felt like a really positive environment. So I really appreciate that. And like going forward, I will absolutely like, I've started writing, trying to figure out a critique group, because I would like to continue like the relationships that we all kind of built here. So, thanks guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Putting this together.
Thank you. Thank you guys.